Aaron, thank you. We are getting ready for another debate tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Central Time. Viewers across the nation can tune in to the vice presidential debate between Republican J.D. Vance and our governor, Democrat Tim Walz. Things are set up slightly different than the presidential debate. KIMT News 3's Sananda McCall joins us in studio with what viewers can look forward to. Sananda?
Hey Cami, with less than 35 days left until the election and no other debate scheduled between Trump and Harris to position their stances on a national stage, tomorrow's debate between Vance and Walz could be one of their last chances to defend themselves and their running mates.
I would like to hear about international policies.
I know all the things that the competition is saying about what we have to be afraid of. I want to know what we got to look forward to.
That is one of the issues many are hoping the only debate between Ohio Senator J.D. Vance and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz will address as they compete for the vice presidential seat. Our political analyst Race Hardy shares how each candidate is likely to play their approach.
Vance for sure is going to go after Harris and use exactly that argument that, well, we've hardly heard from her. He's already said, if I need to say anything to get a point across, I'll say anything. I really believe he'll do that.
And for Walz,
instead of going after former President Trump, I think that Walz would be better suited to say what's gone well under his administration in Minnesota and what's gone well at the national level under the Biden-Harris administration.
Tim Walz literally let this beautiful state down. Minnesota, let it burn.
And that is the view some say they have on the way Walz handled the 2020 protest over George Floyd in Minneapolis. Do you feel that might overshadow the points that he's making on Tuesday?
I think he's got a problem with the George Floyd situation from 4 years ago. And I think that Vance is going to for sure go after that.
Hardy says while Walz's handlings of the George Floyd protests have virtually nothing to do with being vice president, Vance may come to question Walz's thought process, deeming it flawed. But there's also the weight of carrying Trump and Harris's shortcomings.
Other than a few sound bites of specific policy, not what I'm going to this or that, but what are the specific steps to carry out what you say you're going to do.
Tuesday's debate will run for 90 minutes. Walz begins first on the left and Vance closes out on the right. 2 minutes to answer, 2 minutes to respond, and 1 minute for rebuttals. No audience, no notes, and no muted mics. And I did ask Hardy if Vance should also focus on pulling young voters since the Walz-Harris campaign had the advantage, especially when it comes to their celebrity endorsements. He says it should be considered, but at this point, both candidates are working towards those undecided voters. Cami?
All right, Sananda, thank you so much. Always good to hear from voters out in downtown Rochester. So the debate airs, as Sananda mentioned, right here on KIMT at 8 o'clock. You can also stream it on the CBS News app or Paramount Plus. CBS will also share a QR code with viewers that can be used to fact check in real time.